Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one I'm gonna be testing a GTX 1066GB which runs at 2070 something megahertz on the core because it's overclocked, plus 120 on the core, plus 550 on the memory. This is the Gaming X version of the card. We're running the latest drivers from Nvidia which are optimized to Red Dead Redemption 2, and we're running Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM, which are a little bit overkill for the GTX 1060, but something like a Ryzen 5 1600, something with like 8 threads or more will run this game absolutely fine with this GPU without bottlenecking it, and as well like 12 or 16 gigs of RAM. So we're gonna be playing here at 1080p low settings, starting off right now at low settings, of course, medium, high, and ultra settings. So yep, just taking a brief look at the settings over here. This one is actually at the minimum setting, doesn't go to low, you know. Medium is actually the lowest. So let's get into it, my friends. Okay, we're here just as we left it in the GT 710, which was amazing, by the way. Go check that out if you haven't already. Yeah, right now this feels a lot. This feels so much better than the GT 710, my friends. Oh my god, it's a night and day difference. We were getting like 5 FPS at the same settings with that GPU, and now we're getting above 60. So, wow. All right, this is actually pretty damn good. Is this a bad guy? No, this is just an old man just walking around his horse. I'm not gonna do anything bad to him, okay? So as you can see, guys, running around here with a lot of trees and stuff like that, we're seeing between 60 and 70 FPS. Not bad coming from the GTX 1060, but you know, I would like to see better performance coming out of this card. That means that something like a GTX 980 should be able to provide us with similar performance to this. I'm not sure what went. It was just a bug probably. And yes, guys, it's running on the Vulkan API. Almost forgot about that. We're not running DirectX 12 in this one because it's like the same, you know. I actually tested both APIs and they provided with a similar gameplay experience. There's no stuttering with either of them, and the Vulkan API actually got us like 1 or 2 more FPS looking at the same spot, you know. I tested them like side by side ish and got pretty much the same results. So just choose whatever API you want the most, you like the most, I guess. Vulkan has a little bit of an advantage, but again, that margin of error things, so yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, even on low settings, look at those textures though. The textures on low settings of course suffer a little bit, but you know, we're still like above 2 gigabytes of VRAM being utilized, so that's too bad because we tested like a GTX 960 which ran the game absolutely fine like on medium settings, 1080p, 30 FPS, but we couldn't put the settings, the texture settings at least on medium because of that VRAM limitation. But of course here with the 1060 we can do so just fine. If you want to make the game look a little bit better, you can put those textures to ultra settings and it should be absolutely fine because after all we got 6 gigs of VRAM in this one. And you guys with GTX 1063 gigabytes, well, tough luck. I think you can still put those on like medium or high settings though, so that should be fine as well. Let's go there, see what that smoke is all about. And you know what, guys, we should probably just switch right now to medium settings because we do have to test a ton of settings in this video. We do have to restart the game this time around, so okay. Alright friends, we're back here at medium settings right now. I think motion blur is turned on, so let's turn that off real quickly while I show you the settings. Alright, as you can see, triple buffering is also enabled for some reason. Yep, just saying. Okay, so we're now at medium settings, which is like this thing over here, like what, 45% of the quality slider over here. I'm not really sure. That actually puts the texture quality to ultra, but that's fine because we do have those 6 gigabytes of VRAM, of course. And sliding down over here, we can see that the motion blur is on, and I'm gonna disable that, okay? So, alright, everything else over here is set to like medium, high, or low settings. Okay, so these are the medium settings that I chose to test with. And, well guys, I gotta tell you that the game looks a little bit better, you know, the jaggies are completely gone. So the TAA anti-aliasing is doing its job. If you have a 1080p native monitor, you know, native resolution is 1080p. Where is Roach, by the way? Let me call him. You should be able to get like a very crisp image in this one, but I'm I'm not seeing that because my monitor is actually 1440p, so everything's a little bit blurry, but it still looks good, by the way. So no worries there. As you can see, the textures now look pretty damn good compared to what they did look like in the previous settings that we've tested. And let's run around for a little bit more here. We should go there again. I'm not really sure why the game decided to put me back here again, down here. But yep, let's go through the hills of Red Dead Redemption. Oh boy, okay, don't fall off of your horse, my friend. That has happened too many times here while I'm testing GPUs, and I don't really like that too much. Let's see the view at medium settings. We're still like very close to 60 FPS sometimes. We're at like 50 to 60 FPS, so this is a very smooth experience. I would have no problems playing like this whatsoever. If you guys have a GTX 1066GB, this is like very good, a very good option to play with right here. Oh my god, look at these things. The graphics are actually impressive here on medium settings, guys. I would probably play like this. This is a smooth experience, and the game of course looks awesome. You don't really need 60 FPS in a game like this to play properly, because after all, it's a single player game. You don't really need quick reaction times and stuff like that. Can the horse get back to me? Good thing now is that we don't actually need to restart our game to make the settings, to switch the settings to high or ultra. Come on, what am I doing here? I just want to go somewhere. Does this game has like some sort of fast travel? I don't think so. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Probably just gonna die. Oh boy, not like this. I didn't mean to do this. Oh my gosh, the stones actually slide off hills. That's very interesting. I've never seen something like that in a game before. So yeah, this game is actually a masterpiece when it comes to some little things like that, but it's also a masterpiece when it comes to not being very well optimized, in my opinion. This is awesome. Okay, so I think that's enough of medium settings here. Very good performance coming out from this card. It's actually very similar to what we got with the RX 570, but as you probably know by now, the AMD GPUs actually perform a lot better in Vulkan titles or DirectX 12 titles, so yep. Alright, so as you can see, some things are on high, some things are on medium, some things are on ultra, but mostly things are on high over here. So, okay, let's just disable motion blur, of course. Let's go, let's see how many FPS we can get on high settings. Okay, so now the game looks a little bit better actually, like the ambient occlusion. My horse was pooping. Oh my god. I'm tired of seeing a horse poop in this game. God damn it. But let's move along. Yeah, the shadows are most definitely very noticeably improved, as well as the ambient occlusion and maybe the lighting as well here on high settings. And it still provides us with like 30 to 40 FPS, as you can see right now. So not bad performance, but I would like to see a little bit better, of course. But of course, guys, this is a very detailed game as well, don't get me wrong. This has a ton of stuff, the environment is huge. I just think that some of the textures could look better even on ultra settings. As you can see, those leaves in the ground, those little plants, they don't look very good. These little leaves in the trees don't look very good as well. And we're getting 30 FPS. Oh boy, we're actually dropping into the 20s now. Like high 20s. That's probably like a 1% low, but yeah, still. What the hell is going on here, guys? Oh, some bad guys everywhere. Roach. Oh my god, what the heck? Don't do that. Roach, give me my weapon, okay? Oh, I have my weapon in my back. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Alright, real quickly. Oh, one down. 2 down. 3 down. There's another one there, I think. I can't see that one. God damn it, I'm gonna die! No, there was another one there! God damn it, guys! This is hard, okay? This is very hard with 30 FPS especially. So now we're in heaven, of course, because that's where you go when you die. At least that's what we got from Red Dead Redemption. We actually lost $8! Those sweet $8! Oh my god, look at the lightning, guys. That looks amazing, actually. Wow. Impressive stuff. Rockstar did a good job at the graphics, but they didn't really do a good job in the optimization. Maybe. Okay, I'm not really sure if these are like next gen graphics and the game is just demanding or just a little bit not very well optimized. I just spent like 3 minutes trying to get up there and now I just dropped here for some reason. Hopefully the train won't catch us right now because that would be a little bit bad. I think we will probably drop from 60 FPS, from 30 FPS, not 60. I wish we were getting 60 here on high settings. I feel like the 1060 should have gotten like 60 FPS at these settings. That's just my 2 cents. Oh boy, okay. Okay guys, I feel my FPS dropping a little bit too much here. As you can see, 29. 28. Oh my god. Okay, so at least most of the time you're above 30, but when you get to like a very dense foresty area, you actually drop quite a bit. Can I rob you, buddy? I actually can. I wasn't sure if I could. Whoa, oh, come on. No, run, 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 run. Why do I do this, friends? Yeah, this is still playable, you know, if you're after a console-like experience. This should provide you with very good looking graphics and a 30 FPS experience. So if you plug like a controller into your PC or something like that, you should actually be fine. But now, for the ultimate test of the GTX 1060, we're gonna do this. Apply ultra settings right now. Okay, so let's just disable this because for some reason it's always enabling itself. Everything is set to the maximum except for a few settings, but yeah, this is the ultra settings preset, so I'm not gonna change those. Let's just leave them as they are. Disable motion blur, of course. And apply that. Yep, okay, 25. As you can see, I don't think the graphical change, like the graphical... What the heck are you doing? Why did you sit? I didn't tell you to sit. Let's go. I don't think that the graphical quality difference between 1080p high settings and ultra settings is worth it, guys. So yeah, just play on high settings if you want to play this game at like a very nice quality visually, you know. Okay, so of course guys, the game looks gorgeous at ultra settings, but you will need a ton of GPU power to deliver like 30 FPS, and I'm not even talking about 60 FPS. I don't think even the GTX 1080 will do 60 FPS. By the way, I'm gonna test the 1080 after this one, so keep tuned in and subscribe if you haven't already, friends, because yep, that helps a lot. Like the video as well. But well guys, yeah. Oh boy, no, why did you do that? Why did you not stop? I'm tired. I'm tired of just dying and dying here. Oh my god. I thought I would only die too much in games like Call of Duty, Fortnite and stuff like that. Please, please no. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No way. This isn't scripted, guys. What the heck is going on? I shouldn't approach cliffs, okay? So that's a life lesson learned right there, guys. I think I die more in Red Dead Redemption than in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, friends. If you don't believe me, go watch those videos. At least we're down here now. Oh my god. Okay, that almost didn't go very well, but I'm good now. The water looks good on ultra settings. We're actually only using 4.7 megabytes, 4.7 gigabytes of VRAM at these settings, ultra. Oh, I think we're gonna die again, you know. I'm not sure what is going on with my guy and why everything is just blue out of the blue. Okay, come on, come on, go to shore. All right, thank you. Now my guy is wet as heck. Okay guys, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it right here. Ultra settings, not very playable. We get like between 20 to 30 FPS. High settings is where it's at if you want really good quality visuals and decent gameplay, because the game is playable at 30 FPS after all. And if you want that like smoother experience, play on medium settings. Just don't play on low settings. I think the visual fidelity on medium settings is worth it compared to low. So I do recommend high and medium settings basically. So thank you so much for watching this one. I hope I see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you did. And as always, I love you all. Bye bye.